Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi. And this is an episode of Conversations with a Corgi. And today he's wearing his little scarf that has little corgis on it. And I forgot that yesterday I was going to Boston to see horses. So I left before this was even a dream. So there was no way that I could have done this yesterday morning. And now I'm starting to get sick because it's about 40 degrees here. Back to the turtlenecks and sweaters because it's cold. And you know, my house has the heat on, of course, but everywhere else you go, the heat's been turned off. It's kind of a funny thing that here in New England, around April 1st, they turn off the heat everywhere. So every public space is cold. If we have a snap of cold weather like this, some places are even going to get snow north of here. And I'm sorry I can't read anything you're saying because there's a big blue square over my page. And I couldn't get on Facebook Live today through my Pages app. It just wouldn't work. So I made a backdoor way in. So hopefully this will work. And today we're going to continue talking a little bit about senior dogs and senior dog health issues and some things that we want to think about when we have senior dogs. So one of the things that plagues senior dogs, let's see how his teeth are looking pretty good today. Come here, Biss. Show us your teeth. His are pretty white. He's 9.5. But a lot of senior dogs' teeth are a big problem. Many of my senior dog clients come here with a myriad of health problems, and the teeth are perhaps the start of some of them and definitely a huge problem. You cannot ignore your senior dog's teeth, and that really is from age 9 up. So if you've got a breed that's prone to dental issues, such as a Chihuahua or some of the guys that have a pretty acidic mouth, you really should go in and get their teeth cleaned when they're 9 and 10, because you're not going to be able to do it again when they're older. The risk of anesthesia for a senior dog is pretty great. And a lot of people just routinely bring their dogs in to get their teeth cleaned, but they might not realize that they're getting knocked out to do that, which is risky with seniors. And the complications you can have from having really bad teeth in a senior dog are endless. The bacteria in the teeth can create gut problems. The teeth can create problems with the skeletal structure of the head and mouth, which can create sort of headaches and back pain for your dog. There are so many problems that can come from poorly cared for teeth. So you can't afford to have their teeth neglected. What can you do? Like I said, I would get their teeth cleaned if they are at all yucky when the dog is 9 or 10, or if they're a small breed, or if they're a breed sensitive to anesthesia. Get it done before they're too old. If you just only do it once in their lifetime, around age 9 or 10, that will really help a lot. Next thing, most people can do this, it's easy. Brush your dog's teeth. They make chicken toothpaste for dogs. They make toothbrushes for dogs. They make a variety of toothbrushes. Actually, I have one that just fits on my finger. It's a little red rubber thing with little rubber teeth, and I can just scrub his teeth this way. My dogs aren't going to bite me, but if you have a dog that might bite you, you might just use the toothbrush. Do not use human toothpaste. Toxic to dogs. It's got, especially if it's one of the ones with xylitol or xylitol in it, that would be really bad for your dog, because that would kill him. So make sure you use dog toothpaste. And even no toothpaste is actually fine. I wouldn't try brushing your teeth for your dog with salt or baking powder or any of the insane things we do with our own teeth, because all of that can be really harmful to dogs, and it's not really good for their teeth. So brush your dog's teeth, take them in to be cleaned if they are at risk or have had some dental problems, or if they're really, really dirty. And then another thing I highly recommend for senior dogs, and I've started using these really regularly with Tristan because his teeth were looking pretty poor, and he's got to go to this big dog show. Let me see this. Yeah, those back chompers aren't so good. He's got to go to a big dog show in June where he actually is going in a conformation class. Now, he is not going to win, and he's going to be in there with senior dogs who have been champions in their lifetime. But it's a fun class, and I got to be there anyway, so we're going to go in it. But I don't want him to be embarrassing, and I also want him to be healthy. So I've started using the dental drops from my sister, Dr. Judy Morgan's Naturally Healthy Pets dental drops. They're made with deer antler velvet, and they've got lots of good things in them. You just apply 2 to 5 drops to the gums once daily, the upper gums. And then don't feed your animal for 1 hour prior or after the application of this. I do it before we go to bed. I've left it right by the sofa. When he's sound asleep, snoring away there before we go upstairs, I just give him a couple of squirts. So it's got deer antler velvet in it and cinnamon and all kinds of good things for their breath. Let's see what else is in it. Manuka honey, which is also good, peppermint, lots of good products. And my sister, of course, has done many Facebook Lives just on the dental drops. But I would use these over any other one because I've used the other ones and they don't work. So try this. And, you know, in some cases with a senior animal, this is for dogs or cats, the dental drops can clear the teeth up enough that you don't even need to have your dog's teeth cleaned professionally by the vet knocking your dog out. I've never had any of my dog's teeth cleaned. They always have something to chew, and they have had dental drops, or I have brushed a lot of their teeth. I've changed my dog's food over to raw, which is softer food, and they can't eat bones. This guy's so little, he broke about 5 teeth on his only bone. So I have to figure out other ways to give them crunchy things for their teeth, certain kinds of treats and things that are good for them. And so I haven't had to get my dog's teeth cleaned. And if you're lucky, you won't either. But certain breeds are just prone to dental problems, in which case you can't afford not to use my sister's dental drops. This stuff is great. It lasts a couple of months for my dog. So, you know, it's not too expensive to keep up with it. Probably if you start using it when your dog's about 10, it'll still be less than having his teeth done professionally by the time you've used this for the rest of his life. So I can see somebody in there saying that it works like magic. Yes, it does. And cats too. I've had a lot of clients with cats with really dirty teeth because they're trying to switch them off of the kibble, and their cats don't catch wild animals, and the cat's kind of lazy. Doesn't chew much on anything, unlike dogs. You know, they don't have chewy toys and stuff for the most part, and the dental drops have just been a miracle for those cats. So anyway, so that's it. Keep your senior dog's teeth healthy. Find good things for them to chew on. I don't approve of, you know, a lot of things like bully sticks and things like that. I have a good place where I get my dog's treats. Some of those Zook's natural treats are good. My grocery store actually has organic sweet potato sprinkled with liver that's dried, and it's really chewy, and they're big. They're big hunks of sweet potato. Those have been a godsend. Tristan likes them. It's one of the only vegetables he'll eat, and it does help keep his teeth clean. So search out treats that might be good for your dog to chew. And think about brushing your dog's teeth. My dachshund friends have been brushing their dog's teeth for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And believe me, when they started, dachshunds do not like their teeth brushed. They were fierce dogs. There was some biting. There was some wearing of heavy garden gloves. But now they're both really, really good. And I think even one of them, they use the little rubber thing that goes on your finger to brush their teeth and don't have any incidents. Your dog will get used to it. Their teeth will feel better. It's like you. If you haven't flossed in 6 months and you start flossing, it's irritating and you don't like it. So your dog is no different. And then use the dental drops. Keep those senior teeth healthy. I can't even go into the list of things that can happen to your dog if you let the teeth fall apart. It is really, really problematic for many illnesses. So keep your senior dog's teeth healthy. We will be back here tomorrow, provided I can still talk. I've been losing my voice off and on for the last 12 hours. So definitely have a sore throat. But I've been spraying it with lots of thieves oil and elderberry. Right, Tris? And he's still tired from his big day at dog school on Wednesday. He had to stay home yesterday. He didn't get the fun-filled, rain-soaked ride to Boston. But he got to see his dachshund girlfriend when we came home, because she came over for a tune-up. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great day. Stay warm where you are. I know there's a ton of snow coming up through Minnesota, Michigan, South Dakota, Vermont, New York, even Pennsylvania. It's ridiculous. Where's the summer? Thanks for joining us.